Joe's battle cry. Red is the choice of lasers to fry. Pulling up in the APC, smoking down all enemies they can see. Cobra, they yell and shout. Blue is the gleam in their beams, laying waste with their his tanks, cutting right through our dreams. Society, Joe, Cobra, red or blue, it's up to you. Cobra is out there, slithering around in the dark, but G.I. Joe is there. The show Cobra, we have the spark. Hit the side. Joe, it's up to you. You don't listen, no, I've got a story to tell about a guy named Logan, he's so swell. He's the G.I. Joe gamer. Cool and weird, talking about his characters, heroes, and villains at midnight we shout. Joe, or Cobra, trucking up to team and a Cobra tie. Joe's got safe guys, a silent ninja in black. Quick with his swords, he'll give you a heart attack. Then there's Tooth the leader, so bold, gung-ho, always ready to fight and make those cameos. And we can't forget about Scarlet, the ultimate girl power. A fierce warrior, she'll make her enemies cower. Cobra's got Destro to supply the weapons, Cobra command, plots and schemes. She ruling the world in his dreams. Zartan is never what he seems, and Baronet spots that black leather outfit, shoots you quick and slip out the back of the head. Yo, Joe, Cobra, Logan's here to give his G.I. Joe taste. Oh yeah, yo, Cobra, talking characters, it's the G.I. Joe thing.
Warning. Mature content warning. Possible language, adult innuendos, and violent implications may be heard in this program. From the hilt cautions. Viewer discretion is advised.
It could get pretty funky up in here. Hells yeah.
Greetings. I'm Logan, the G.I. Joe Gamer, and tonight we're talking about Flash on a short take. They don't have a Flash figure for G.I. Joe Classified series, so thought we'd take a look at what I have, which isn't a lot. I do have a figure from a comic book pack in the early 2000s. That's an astronaut, but that's Flash. But I haven't been able to locate it. So if they do bring out Flash in a classified, I'll make sure I have that and show it then. Tonight, what I do have for you is the modern Flash, the 25th anniversary one. That came out in 2008, I think. 2008 or even 2009. And it's a pretty cool looking figure. A lot of people like the 4-inch. Most people prefer the O-rings or the vintage figures is what some people refer to them as. However, they did bring out a cooler figure in that line during the Rise of Cobra era, and that is the one I prefer, and that's this one here. Now, I'm going to show a little bit of comparison. It even says Flash on his battle stand, if I can get a good shot. Yeah, there we go, Flash. And Flash is pretty cool. Of the original 13, he's not really one of my favorites, but I did like him. I prefer Sci-Fi as the Laser Trooper, but that was more my era. I started collecting stuff. We've got Superior Cyber Godzilla in the chat. Hello, buddy. And we got Spine Ticks. How's it going? It's nice to see you, buddy. I will give you a proper shout out here. Hey, Sith, my bro, how you doing? It's good to see you. You guys are doing good tonight. Been having kind of a lazy day, but I'll bring the other Flash up here so you can see what his face looks like without his helmet. And I will show you the helmet, visor, and all that. The thing about these modern figures, and the one thing I didn't really care for, is they always had the foot pegs, the holes on the figure in the odd spot. But they did a pretty good job on the head sculpt for Flash. Let me see if I can get him, if I can do this right on this vertical live stream here. Head sculpt's not bad. Hello, Camden James. Welcome. It's good to see a new name in the chat. Thank you for being with us. Just taking a look at Flash a little bit. He's not a classified figure. Welcome. Like I said, he should be a classified figure. A lot of people really like this figure. Saw you at Walmart. I'm Barbara. Well, hello, Barbara. Welcome. Another new name in the chat. We appreciate you being here. Just talking a little bit about Flash, and we'll talk a little bit about his character here in a little bit, but I don't want to do too much because I'm hoping they do a classified so I can do an actual full Joe take on this character. But let me see here. So the visor, just like the original, pretty much. These softer helmets, though, from the modern line, sometimes didn't fit very well, but this one fits pretty good on this Flash. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, I prefer this one. I really like this. Not the original 1966 Perfect Edition. You know that's fake. Well, it's not fake, but just from a different line. It's not one of the newer ones. Yeah, he came with just these. He came with these laser gun, and he came with just a standard machine gun for his backup weapon, and then he's got this massive laser pistol. Let me see if I can. There we go. That's better. Bring it back like this. And his helmet comes off too. However, he's kind of a generic figure. He could have been anybody. You could have actually army built this particular Flash. But this particular Flash is extremely rare. Logan and his fake toys. Well, thanks, bro. No, I don't. I didn't get a lot of the generic or knockoffs, as they call them. Let's see. Hey, I just wanted to know that you wanted you to know that I love these videos. Please never quit. This is amazing, and I've been motivated for life because of your absolute dedication and determination for this perfect channel. Well, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Well, I hope you do like our content. This particular Flash, like I said, could have been anybody, and just yeah, like I said, it was kind of generic, but it was pretty cool. And I do like the way he doesn't have a backpack. He has like just a string like sewing thread. It's more like a thread than string, but cord that just plugs right into the back of his neck on this collar piece instead of in a backpack. So he could wear a backpack as well, and it wouldn't interfere with any posing or anything. I thought that was really cool and a nice addition. Hey, what we got here? My grandkid loves those G.I. Joe's toys. I got them at the store. Yes, yeah, I used to buy them all the time. Now that they have the classified, though, most of them I don't actually purchase in store. I actually buy online, which is kind of cool. And it depends on the figure. Like I just picked up the classified dock, and then it was pretty cool. And I've got some more coming in the mail thanks to generosity of my sister-in-law, who's decided to give us presents now that we've returned home. It's kind of interesting. We were on vacation a few weeks back at her place, and she's going through some stuff right now, and she's being very generous for whatever reason. We're there for her, so I guess that's why. Do you collect Lego figures? They're awesome. My wife does. My wife collects a lot of Lego stuff, and she does a few Lego builds on our channel, so you can check those out. Hey there, bro. How's it going? Hello, Kiwi. Yo, Joe. How you doing? Let's see. Barbara says lots of them have cool printing and molds. Yeah, a lot of them do. I definitely, without a doubt. And some of these newer ones, they've got from a company called Super 7 that puts out these classic looking ones like this Cobra Commander right here. And I only have a couple of these. I can show you on here. But at least they have the decent file card to go with it. Now, this one has some stickum on the back, but that's because some retailers like to put stickers on the back of things. And it's like, I've managed to get most of it off, but it's still kind of sticky. And then the other one from Super 7 I have is both of these guys are based off of original G.I. Joe characters from the first year of G.I. Joe in 1982. Nice, thank you. I agree. Now, this is the Snake Eyes figure that they brought out for Super 7, based off the original mold. Only the original Snake Eyes had no paint applications. He was just all black. He was actually a cost-cutting figure, so they could put it on an extra figure and actually save some money. And he turned out to be the most famous G.I. Joe ever. And this is based off of a comic book, issue 21, Silent Interlude, which was the first silent comic too, which is a pretty cool book. Hello, Zach. How you doing? From Zach, Sports Cards and Collectibles. Good to see you. Saw those at Target this week. Yo, Joe. Yeah, these ones they do sell at Target. I have seen them at Walmart as well, and other places. Like my wife picked that up at a record store, not too far from us. Do any GI Joes worth more than $50, and any very expensive ones? Some, yes, some are. Some of the older ones, it's kind of weird. It depends on the seller. But the original Joes range anywhere from $35 to could be $100, $150. And if they're in the card, yeah, they can get pretty expensive. Let's see. This is cool with the comic and the figures. So cool. So, yeah. I try, man. I do. Well, yeah, but in this one, I'm kind of talking about Flash, and we'll get his helmet back on here. When I picked him up, what happened was the helmet just came right off in my hand. That was some of the one of the downsides to these 25th anniversary figures. The helmets didn't stay on very well. I mean, it just comes off really easy. And what was cool about the vintage is you put those helmets on, you had to work it to get the helmet off. But I did like the visor, and he did come with a backpack with the attachment, the hose that goes to the laser. But for some reason, I can't find any of my modern figures accessories, which means I put them somewhere, and I need to find them in a bin, or they're mixed in with my figures in the drawers I have in the other room. That's not the Flash, No, Barry. No, it isn't. I bet this one looks nothing like the Flash, but it is my favorite version of Flash that they've ever come out with. And it's more tactical and more modern looking. But, the OG Flash does look pretty cool. And I do like the look of the original Flash. Now, the Flash was in the comic book from Marvel Comics in the 80s. The original 13 all were. It's good to see you, Barry. Nice to have you join us. Did the original one have a launch pad? Actually, that was a separate accessory called the Jump Jet Pack, and it had a little launch pad and a jet pack. I actually never had that, but I would like to pick that up, and I would if they come out with a Grand Slam figure. He actually came with in the second year of G.I. Joe in 1983. They reissued Grand Slam. He looks almost exactly like Flash, only he had a different head, but the body was the same, but it was different colors. And Grand Slam is actually a pretty cool character that came with originally not a vehicle, but a trailer, a towed vehicle that was a massive laser cannon called the HAL, the heavy artillery laser. And so Flash and Grand Slam were virtually the same character. Physically, they had, like I said, they had different head sculpts, but they only had like 4 different head sculpts in the original line, 4 or 5, and so they mixed and matched them on there. Besides Scarlet, Scarlet had her own head sculpt. Stalker had his own head sculpt, and Snake Eyes, but the rest of them all had interchangeable heads. Let me see. Everybody saying hi. See, I had the launch pad in the 80s, just didn't remember if it had a figure. It originally was sold separately, and I'm pretty sure Flash was on the box art for that. But when they re-released it, and in '83, they brought it out with Grand Slam, like I was saying. Only they painted him with these pads. That's on like Flash and him. They had these pads, and Flash it was this green color with the orange pads, and Grand Slam was a kind of a brownish color with it still had like orange type pads, but or red even. The original one that came with the HAL. But the one that came with the Jump Jetpack in 1983 had silver pads, and he was a pretty cool figure and very rare. So I would love to get my hands on one of those and have the launch pad and the jetpack, and it was pretty cool. Yes. So Zach, thanks for asking, because the launch pad is something I've always wanted. I thought that was a pretty cool accessory, and just something little and to add to your collection of things. And I really wasn't into all those little accessories. As an adult collector, though, I have been picking some of those up, and I picked up the rifle range from Cobra. I picked up a the missile accessories pack with that. It comes with this really cool crate and a bunch of accessories inside. So I managed to pick up a few of those, but not a lot. And the mission battle packs or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they called them, but those were pretty cool, and they weren't very expensive. But I do have, so if we're talking about Flash, I do have a Flash file card video that I made that I'll play for you here as we take off. But the other thing I wanted to mention about Flash is he was in the animated series, the Sunbow cartoon. Zach says he has my original Joes, but lost my G.I. Joe headquarters to my parents' garage sale. Oh, what a bummer. Yeah, I never had it as a kid, but I have acquired the headquarters as an adult. I love that thing, and I've bought extra bays so that I could expand it out. So I have like 3 bays instead of just the original 2, and I bought an extra bay. And it's that one that all the different vehicles can fit in, and it's pretty cool. Love the HQ. Need to get that back. Yes, but it's hard to display. I have that in the bin. I used to have it out on a shelf, but that shelf broke, so I had to put it in storage, and it's a bummer because I love the way it looks displayed. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, I love the GI Joe headquarters. It was really cool. And you know what? While I'm here, let's bring up a picture of the headquarters and the jump jet if I have it. I think I do. I have a lot of pics. Let's see, we got vehicles. Let's see, it doesn't look like I have the jump jet. I could be wrong. But let's see. G.I. Joe headquarters. Oh, man. I did think I have a picture of the flag. Isn't that nice? Oh, there's the whirlwind. Like I said, I have a lot of pics that I have getting ready for vehicles. And I have put them in some of the videos. Oh, there's the jump jet. So I have the jump jet. I don't know what happened to my picture of the headquarters. Maybe I can find it online real quick. But there's the jump jet pack with see, on the original, it was Flash on the cover. And so when they re-released it, they had it come with Grand Slam. It seems kind of interesting to me that they chose Grand Slam to come with that one. Grand Slam already had come with a vehicle. You think maybe they would just have Flash come with that, but they didn't. Let me see if I can find a pic of the original G.I. Joe headquarters online real quick. Original G.I. Joe headquarters. And I probably should have just put HQ, but I'm a typist and it just comes out that way. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's see. I'll pick one of these out and then I'll just share my screen. Oh, that's a pretty good one. So we'll show this. Let's see if I can bring this up as a full pic. Yeah. Somebody's selling it right now on eBay for $150, which isn't a bad price. So let me see if I can share my screen so you guys can see this too. share screen. Original G.I. Joe headquarters.
You don't go live on Sundays.
I occasionally I do. Thank you, Red, for interrupting my live stream. There it is. All right, see. There we go. So there's the original G.I. Joe headquarters. That's not a very good view for you. Let me see if I can download the pic and actually show you a decent shot of it. There we go. Let me see, save image as, and I'll just throw it in my downloads. And it's a JPEG, so that helps. So I should be able to just bring that up then real quick from the downloads. No. All files. There we go. Didn't want to bring it up for whatever reason. Let me see what's going on in the chat here. It says, super cool. Love the G.I. Joe art. Me too, man. Hector Garrido was a great artist, and he did most of those. How are you doing, Alan? Hello, Perch. It's good to see both of you. Yeah, yo, Alan and Perchy back for more. Yep. It's good to see you guys. All right, I did finally get the pic of the headquarters to show you guys. And man, I wish I could make that bigger, but this vertical live, I'm just not used to it. Maybe I can, if I open it up as a pic and share it with you. Where's my mouse? What is my mouse doing? Dying. Oh, great. Oh, that's funny. Yep, I got to plug my mouse in real quick in order to continue this live stream. Oh, we have lots of things that go wrong on lives, and I always find it humorous that it happens right when I'm live instead of any other time when I'm sitting here working all day or whatever. But at least you can try to look at that pic while I'm plugging this in. I have a wireless mouse, and sometimes there we go. All right. Let me see if I can make that bigger so you guys can take a better look at it. Hello, Victor. How you doing? Had the Flash toy back in the day? I never did, buddy. That's one of the ones I wish I did have. But I really didn't start collecting it until 85. And Flash was pretty much off the shelves by then. Let's go. Just got done boarding a bunch of comics. Oh, cool. Bagging and boarding. Used to do that a lot when I owned my comic store. By saying hello. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually open this up as a pic, and then I can just enlarge it and just share it. It gets a little blurry when you do that, but you can get a better look. And if I can do that, that would be awesome. Share the video file, and I will. Why are you not doing that? Share screen. There we go. I'll get this right, guys. All right, let me see. Hide that. And let me get over back to StreamYard so I can take a look with you. Again, it's just this vertical live thing. I don't know. I can make it as big as I want, that little black space, but for some reason, you know what? I uploaded it and it did the same thing. So that's just weird. That's a better look at it. That's the best one I can show you on this vertical live. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's the G.I. Joe headquarters, and I love the heck out of this thing. I even have the helipad, and I almost always put the helipad over the gel cell and use it as a roof for the gel cell and a helipad at the same time, and have them land the helicopter and step down off the accessory thing at the back, and just enjoy the heck out of that. Even as an adult, I love it. People complain because there's no foot pegs on the G.I. Joe headquarters, but I think that was probably a good move because you can put anything you want and you can use battle stands, and then your modern figures work in it too. So you can use the G.I. Joe headquarters with modern figures, no problem. So that's the cool bit about not having foot pegs on an accessory. Now, the same thing with the battle platform. I think it had a few foot pegs, but not a lot. I don't even bother with them. I just use battle stands, and I love the battle platform. That's a good one too. I should do a video on the battle platform. Maybe I'll do that next month. Have a Joe take on the battle platform and start doing some vehicles instead of figures that aren't classified as these G.I. Joe short takes. That would be cool too. Let's see. Hello, 23 Mach. Hi, Zach. Let's see. I had some. Oh yeah, Zach's been here. Sorry there, bud. I had some great battles with Cobra as a kid in my GI Joe headquarters. Me too, man, but not in the headquarters. But I mean, I had a lot of imaginary battles with my GI Joes and versus Cobra. From pretty much '85 on, I played for quite a long time, even as an adult. Love GI Joe. Let's see, he's back. Everybody saying hi. In 1982, when it launched, he was a diehard on toys and comics until you started up with the women's. Yes. See, now I didn't get around to that until I was like 27. So not that I didn't try. That's just life. Yeah, I met and married my wife when I was 27, and we've been together ever since. So that's cool. Got 3 brats. No, I love my kids. I was just teasing. Yeah. So this is we're pretty much wrapping up GI Joe Gold Bricks this week. Starting with Flash today, the last 7, and hopefully you guys enjoy the file cards. Let's see. First girlfriend at 14. So I was out of toys by then. I had a girlfriend at 16, and then again in my early 20s, it just never happened, dude. It is just weird, Not that I wasn't trying. Same here. Should have stayed with the GI Joe. Well, I kept that up, girlfriend or not, man. My girlfriends knew that I was a Joe bro all the way back then. Same here. Should have stayed with GI Joe. You guys, yeah, that may be. But let's see. Started early with the women's. Yes. Well, I didn't. Well, like I said, I had a girlfriend at 16, and we were pretty serious there for a while. But she was just not ready. It was kind of a childish kid fling, and nothing really came of it. But that's the way it is. GI Joes don't talk back. They do when I'm playing with them. No, I make them talk. But yes, I get you. They don't naysay. I get what you're meaning. Never saying hi. All right, so I'm gonna play this Flash video for you, and then at midnight, I've got a Tunnel Rat. The file card is coming out for that, and then I've got 5 more over the course of the week, and on Saturday we'll wrap up GI Joe Gold Bricks, and I will have a finale video that will premiere on Spine Ticks Live. Actually, if I get it done this week, which I should. I've got everything filmed except for 2 scenes, and the music's all done. So I just need to do some voices and put the video together. I should be doing that over the next couple of days. That should be pretty cool. If you've been following Joe Ticks, GI Joe, Joe Ticks and Cobra Ticks they've been premiering on Spine Ticks, and then they've been posting on From the Hill. And it's been an interesting little series that I've been doing with the classified action figures, which I hope people like. I've had fun with it, so it's going to be interesting to finally end it and move on to something new, as it were. Well, all right. I think I've said my piece on Flash. He's a cool character. Again, he's not one of my favorites, but I think he should be a classified figure. I don't know why they're lollygagging on making the last few original figures from the series as classified figures. You should do one with Gung Ho at the DMV, which is funny because I just did a Gung Ho video, but he wasn't at the DMV. That would have been funny though. That would have been funny, Victor. I like to have Gung Ho in all the videos, and I just did a low light video recently, and I forgot to have Gung Ho be in there, but he missed one. He was making his own video. That's the way I'm looking at it. So, all right. On that note, I'm gonna say Logan out, and I hope you like this little look at Flash. And here is the premiere of his file card that I've turned into like a song. It's just like I let Suno read it, and it's codename Flash. Logan out.
Yo, code name Flash, laser rifle trooper. Foul name, Anthony Campbell. Grade P5 Sergeant, U.S. Army. Birthplace, Lubbock, California. Primary specialty, infantry. Secondary specialty, electronics. Chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear. Qualified expert, M16, M1911A1, XMLR-1A shoulder-fired laser rifle. Graduated electronics. Go chemical school. Covert electronics. Third weapon. 2 series electromagnetic tactical anti-aircraft laser cannon. Anthony Flash Campbell is a heavy laser expert in all things electronic. He keeps the team armed with cutting-edge high-energy laser weapons and pulse-energy projectile systems, and he can repair weapons in the field with whatever is at hand. Flash is highly skilled in many aspects of electronic technology and is capable of equipment repair in the field. From zero ops, Flash is methodical and persistent, has an innate and unshakable faith in the order of the universe. He's working on his master's degree in electronic engineering, submitted by Lady J. Flash is a very caring person. His intensity in the field never gets in the way of him doing his job, but he has a hard time letting things go. I don't know yet if this is good or bad. Let's play 20 questions. Let's play 20 questions.
Let's play 20 questions!
Let's play 20 questions. Let's play 20 questions.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose? To defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
Fighting for freedom wherever there's trouble, we'll remain.
I think you might need an exit strategy.